Okay, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I wanted you to understand what custom backgrounds would look like when you're using them in a meeting with a student. So again, the screen that you're seeing being recorded was a student's laptop. So this was me on their laptop during a live Teams meeting doing this activity with them. Depending on your grade level you teach, you might use the backgrounds for something different. I just wanted to show you an example of how they could be used to engage students. So the first thing you'll need to do is you will need to open Microsoft Teams using the Teams app. So I talked about this in the basic backgrounds video. You cannot use backgrounds when you're using the web browser. So if you don't already have the app downloaded, make sure you download it, and then you'll open your Teams meeting in your Teams app. So my Teams app is coming up. I already have a background set. I'm gonna go ahead and join it. And how I would get to backgrounds is in my toolbar, click on the three dots, click on Apply Background Effects, and all of the backgrounds come up. Like I mentioned in the last video, to get rid of a background, you just click on the non-smoking sign, give it a check mark, and hit apply. So you guys have probably noticed Microsoft Teams gives you some free backgrounds, but the purpose of this video is to show you how to add your own. So the first thing you'll need to do to add your own background is to find your own background that you want to use and to save it somewhere on your computer. So I highly recommend saving your backgrounds to your desktop. To me, that's the easiest place to find them so that you can put them on Teams. But again, the first step is finding those backgrounds and saving them to your computer. Play Spark Toys has some incredible free backgrounds. I'll link her in the description box. You can go onto her website and check out her background. She is the green screen guru. Everything I've learned was from her. And she has a ton of free materials, and she has green screen kits for sale. If you're using Zoom, her green screen kits are going to save your life. Like I've mentioned before, on Teams, you don't have to have a green screen behind you. The backgrounds will still work. But on Zoom, you sort of need a green screen to make it really effective, and she has some great kits available. So anyways, another place that has some great backgrounds for free is PBS. So if you type in PBS Distance Learning in Style onto your web browser, they have backgrounds for free that will come up. I'll post this in the description box, but just so you know where I'm looking. So if you scroll down, they have all of these different backgrounds for free. You just need to save them to your computer. So say we are talking about outer space this week, I would just click here to download. If it doesn't give me a button to download it, I would just right click and save the image as. I'm gonna save it as space, and I'm gonna save it to my desktop. I'm on a Mac, so your computer might look a little different when you're saving files and downloading files, and that's totally okay. You can make custom backgrounds on any computer. So I just wanted to clarify, if your computer doesn't look exactly like mine, it's okay. So again, all we're doing now is finding those custom backgrounds that we want to use for our meeting. So we just saved this image to our desktop. If I go to my desktop, there is the space image. So like I said, one place you can get backgrounds from is online. There's some paid ones and there's some free ones. If you don't find any backgrounds online that you like, something you can do is make your own. So if I go into PowerPoint and I open up PowerPoint, I can actually make a background on this blank slide. So I can copy and paste images, I can draw things, I can put shapes, all different types of things. If I wanted to make grass in a sky, I could use the shapes to draw that. So I'm gonna draw some grass. I'm gonna color it green, and I'm going to draw a sky. that I'll color blue. And again, you can make this as open-ended as you wanted. I'm just showing you a little hack that you can actually use PowerPoint to make backgrounds for free. So once you do it in PowerPoint, you would need to screenshot this slide. So every computer is a little different. You might have the snip tool, so you would snip it. I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot this slide, and I need it to save to my desktop. So on a Mac, you can drag it to the desktop. I'm not sure on other computers, but you'll have to figure out which way it'll work best for you. And again, remember, this is a more advanced video for backgrounds. In the description box, I'm going to link the basic backgrounds video I made that just shows you how to get to the backgrounds feature on Teams and how to use the free backgrounds that Teams has already uploaded and provided to you. So this one is a little more advanced because we are creating, we are downloading, we are doing some different more advanced tech things. But if you just want to use the ones that Teams already has available for you, that's totally okay too. Take this at your own pace. So we have our two backgrounds. So now I'm gonna go back to our Microsoft Teams meeting. I'm gonna close the backgrounds. I'm gonna go back into the backgrounds by clicking the three dots, hitting apply backgrounds, and I need to add our new backgrounds. So I'm gonna click add new, and there's our space, and there's our sky on our desktop. So I'll add space first. I'm gonna highlight it and hit open. And I'm gonna hit add new. I'm gonna add our sky and grass, and I'm gonna hit open. I'm gonna scroll all the way down. I'm gonna click, whoops, let me go back to that. I'm gonna scroll all the way down. I'm gonna click on the background, give it a check mark, and I'm gonna hit apply. So now that cool space background that was on that website for free is my background on Teams. And if I was meeting with the kids would see that I'm in space. So it's pretty, sorry, let me flip the camera. It's pretty cool. Like I always say, the Teams backgrounds are not perfect. If you're sitting in front of a solid color wall, it might help with the little bits of pieces that show through. But it's still something cool. It's still something to engage the kids. And it is a free feature in Teams once you have a Teams account. So here was our sky background. And I'm gonna click on it, give it a check mark, and hit apply. So now here's our sky and our grass. Some of you might have watched that bear hunt video at the beginning and said, wow, how would I do that? For anything like that, you would just preload all of the different backgrounds into the Teams app. So here's my door, my bear, my road, my bridge, my wheat field. Some of these I got for free and some of them I made on PowerPoint. And how I would do this while meeting with the kids is just click between them and hit apply. It is a little bit of work because you'll have to continuously pick and hit apply while you're doing the song, but the more you practice it, the easier it gets. So for example, if I was doing bear hunt, I would start with my door and I would hit apply. And I would do, you know, we're going on a bear hunt. I happen to have the camera here. I take pictures with my camera. Open up the door, squeak. And then when I'm ready for the road, I'd quickly click on the road and hit apply. Walk down the road. Quickly hit on the wheat field. Coming to a wheat field, you know, and then after the wheat field is the bridge. Coming to a bridge. So all I'm doing is I'm leaving this open while I'm meeting with the kids, and I'm just clicking between backgrounds and changing them quickly. So this video talked about how to add a custom background. I hope it was helpful. I know it's a little more advanced and there's a little, there's more steps than I usually have in one of these videos. But again, I did make a basic video for adding the backgrounds that are already in Teams. So if you're starting from the beginning, go watch that beginners video. And when you're ready to start adding your own backgrounds, you can come to this video and see how to do it. Just keep in mind, go at your own pace. Distance learning is not a race. So we're just all here to support each other. And if you have any questions about how to do this, please leave me a comment and I'm happy to show you.